Hello guys and welcome, it's Vokurkar and I get a special treat for you today. We have a pleasure to watching Lucinka, one of my good buddies, who is in platoon with Smidbar. They are on Airfield map. We have featured this map previously on this channel, the platoon carry in tier 10, and it was again the game which was not played by me. So apparently my friends are getting the better games on Airfield than I am. So shame on me and I will get my better game on Airfield, I promise. Okay, so what we have here. We have a tier 9 game. There is one more artillery than we need. And matchup is quite favorable for this tank. There are only 3 tier 9s, a lot of juicy tier 8s, and Lucinka is having a top gun on this tank, and if you can say one thing about the Centurion with its top gun, it just chew up on lower tier tanks. It's 268 penetration, 390 alpha damage. It got the brutal headshots which were removed recently in 9.12 from the FV4202, which was replaced by Centurion Action X by Heat. I personally love the headshots. They got 210 penetrations, 490 alpha damage. It's like you can free shot tier 8 heavy tank. That's just crazy. So let's get stuck to the gameplay because it's really something, believe me. Okay, so we can see Lucinka got, as we said, the paid spawn as close as possible to this balcony location. I will increase the minimap a bit. And looks like she's heading right there. Looks like the Smidbar decides to go middle, which is a valid option. If you spawn here, you can go to this position and fire anything which tries to cross this gap. Early in the game, do not cross this gap. It's just so deadly because a lot of guys used to camp here now, get the easy side shots. Okay, so the CDC from a pretty good, it looks like a pretty strong player from an Anchor clan, moving up to the balcony. Can he make it? Yes, he can. And now you will see what I call a problem of the. Man, let me pause it here. Look at this T-54. Can you see him? He's up there. I didn't know you can get there. He probably has to go like up to this side. That's really not a bad position. Like for the initial shots, you know, you can get there, get the 1, 2, 3 shots. You can probably fire here. You can fire here. Yeah, it's interesting. I might check it out. Okay, so here you will see why the Centurion struggles. She gets spotted by this T-37. So all these tanks, this 5100, he's probably loaded. It's like 48 seconds. And you can see the biggest struggle of the Centurion. Boom. She got hit by the J-Panther. She was lucky that the 5100 didn't pay attention that she was going to cross, else this game would end really badly and you wouldn't probably see it. But she got hit for 545 damage, quite a over damage for the J-Panther. And now she starts to work the middle and she has to wait for the backup, and only backup which is coming are those tier 8 heavies, IS-6 and the T-34. So you can see the majority of battle is focused on this side right now. Lucinka tries to get some spots. Gets spotted, doesn't spot anything, that's probably the T-37. And this is a really awkward situation. You can see she's trying to use the elevation to get shot on the T-37. Okay, let's see. Okay, she decided not to shoot. Okay, I will zoom it out so we get a better perspective what's going on. So no, don't worry, Lucinka is not aiming anything in the third person. I'm just using the 3-person camera so I can show you a better situation awareness. And you can see that Lucinka, nice shot, finishes the VZ. One tier 9 tank down. That's really good one. You can see 5100 was reduced, and you can see Smidbar trying to get a push through this area, which is a little too brave, I would say, considering there are a lot of TDs on this. And once you could see one he stuck his nose out, he got punished for that.
Enemy armor destroyed.
And you can see, meanwhile, I was talking what mid was doing. Lucinka finished the T-37 and scored the second kill of the game. And there will be plenty more to come. So T-34 comes out, hits, boom. And this is really unfortunate because, you know, even the T-54 hull armor is strong. I think it was like 50-50 to go in, but yeah, it was well angled, so. She gets D-tracker immediately repaired, fires, kills him right through the turret, gets hit by Yarte, but I think that's worth it. Yeah, the T-54 turret, it wasn't what it was before. It isn't now what it was before. So you can see Smithburst working on that VZ-111. And he had to have just one shot left, else I don't know why he backs up. But we can see the CDC just finishes the VZ, gets taken out by Type 54 with some cooperation with some other tanks, and quite a graveyard here. A lot of tanks died. So Lucinka 3 kills now, game 6-4. Doesn't look really bad, but we can see that the Lucinka's team, they are all on really low health. So can she get the shot on Caravan? Yes, she could. Okay, nice one. No shots there. Okay, so what she's going to do now? She's proceeding cautiously. There was the 5100 NWZ which was not spotted. NWZ appears, quickly aims, finishes him off. 4th kill, another tier 9 captured. Okay, so now the 5100, and it looks like he's reloading. So yeah, this, when you are in a situation like this, you know you cannot one shot him. So you must get the one shot in while he's reloading, so you then get the time to back up, and before he comes out, you know, the depression of the 5100. The 5100 goes around, and luckily Lucinka hits him once. 5100 is reloading, but it has a really poor gun depression, so she really has no problem here. And you can see 5100 did ditch the shots to the ground, and Lucinka finishes him off. 5th kill. So now the Panther 88 and J Panther 2. Okay, loaded. We know that there are no more TDs here because everything was spotted. So it's safe to approach, and it looks like our team is attacking the base. There is just ISU and Panther 88 against 5 tanks. So it looks like the game will be pretty over pretty soon. Okay, so where does J Panther go? Don't forget, guys, that's a really sneaky TD. Oh, now we can see she's aiming. Can she get him? Yes! 6th kill, Top Gun. And we can see all tanks are up here. VK is here. So it looks like the RT, from the position that she was able to shoot Lucinka here, I believe he's somewhere here, so she just goes for him, drives through the airfield, and in the cap it doesn't look really nice. Looks like the enemy team is picking apart Lucinka's team, and the RT is spotted. Wow, and here you will see one of the biggest problems of this gun, and that's the reload. Because in FV4202 maybe you would be able to pull the second shot, or now in the Centurion AX, but this gun, it has such a long reload. If you are using this gun, you will not win by the DPM. You have one of the worst DPMs ever on any tank tier 8 up. If you are using the Top Gun. If you are using the 20 pounder, it's a different story, but I recommend you to check the QB's video for that comparison. He made pretty nice charts. So now it's 2 versus 4. What looks like game in the back turned into quite of a different situation. So Lucinka, she is not really experienced player on a high tier. So she hesitated here. She could go more aggressive to this location, force enemy to come through the open fields to her. So she could get the shots, because you can see the Panther, he just didn't get the nerves, and if she would be in this position or this position, she would get the shots to them. But now she got spotted, so she has to back up. And from now it's probably the only way how to get advantage over your opponents is to get to this middle area, because from here you can control this location down here, the airfield, the middle hill. So she is now on 6 kills, 2300 damage. And this IS-3, he's a Stanier arty, and that's not a good idea. You have a Russian arty on your side. You don't want to be close to him. You want to be like approximately as far as she is, so the arty can adjust the aim without turning the tracks, because you know bad um, how bad gun arc there is on the Russian arties. Okay, so she spotted the AT-15, and if you noticed, guys, she did not spot the FV-4202 crossing this field. So it looks like the FT is here, and wow, Panther 88. And luckily she absorbs the shot from the ISU, and now here you can see nice target prioritization. She knows that the ISU won't reload faster than her, so she kills the Panther 88, and now she has to avoid the artillery. Okay, and it's really tricky. It's a really good way she didn't stuck her nose behind the corner. She got lucky once, and you can assume that the ISU would just point the gun at her, wait for her to appear. And AT-15, can she get him? Yes! Nice snapshot. You can see that even the heavily armored tanks on tier 8 have problem to sustain the penetration of this gun. And nice awareness dive. This was really reckless driving, but nicely done. She avoids the ISU. The ISU, what she's doing, looks like it's waiting. Now it's decided to move. Oh, this was a bit misplay. Should have rushed up, because you know the ISU is facing back to you. It cannot turn faster than you get up the slope. So now, what she's going to do? Tries to blind fire the artillery, misses. So now it's 2 versus 2. Bradley Ward is secured. Quite an infarct in the end. Okay, so she spotted the ISU. She doesn't have the depression. And you know, even the Centurion mantlet can be trolled. It won't probably troll the BL-10 gun, so yeah, I think it's not a good idea. I would, myself personally, I would just try to get here, bottom, and get the shots over this ridge, because you could probably shoot the ISU before it could react. Your aim time is much faster. Your penetration is ultra high, so, and even if you would miss, you can just pull back and pop another. It looks like the Lucinka is heading the other direction, and the artillery is spotted. Can she get him? Yes. Nicely done, and you can see a graveyard created here like 5 minutes before, or 10 minutes ago, sorry. 9 kills, so we have a potential pool medal. It's the medal that I never got in my almost 16,000 games. It looks like it somehow miraculously escapes me. Looks like I'm playing like, you know, more cautious approach. Don't go for the kills. Okay, and looks like she... Oh wait, narrowly avoids the rock. Looks like she wants to go all different way. This is good way what she's doing. Pointing her turret backward. In case the ISU appears, she can just stop, zoom, fire. It looks like she wants to go all around here. That's actually not a bad idea. You know, the ISU is blind as a bat, and this tank has quite an IW range, so yeah. She has plenty of time, even in a slow tank like Centurion. Okay, so she's preparing an ambush. No sign of ISU. Okay, so what now? Okay, so she pings the artillery. She thinks the ISU must be probably somewhere here, still around this corner. So she proceeds cautiously. You don't want to drive over objects when you are 1 versus 1 situation, or because this is like more 1 over 1. The RT is just RNG. If it hits, great. If it doesn't, you have to carry yourself. And looks like the RT actually repositioned. That's quite a nice idea of him, because now he can get the shots where he couldn't, like here, behind this. So Lucinka drives over, and you can see now they won't be able to cap, so now they need to kill him. So can they kill him in time? And the ISU is spotted. Can she get him? Boom! Game over. Nice one. Okay, so the Pools medal, absolute carry at the end. Nice game. So let's see the post-game results. Okay, the post-game results. Unsurprisingly, Ace Tanker, Pools medal, Top Gun. Not much damage done, but she did the kills, she did the job, that's important. You have to lower the numbers. Okay, so how she fared in respect with team. Yeah, her team played quite consistently, as we can see, opposing to the enemy team where a lot of tanks sucked and a lot of tanks played well. Nicely carried, good job this ISU. This ISU and the Panther 88, they single-handedly with the 8015 in 3 man they defeated like 6-man attack on the base. Quite nice game. Shout out to the RT, 3000 damage. When you have the RT player on your team, which is actually capable to hit something, it really helps. It's better than this RT would be on enemy team. So let's check the detailed report. She didn't fire a single hash shell, the premium hash, even a normal hash shell, which is quite nice penetration. For the HE ammunition, she fired 18, hit 17, 15 of those penetrated. Those 2 bounces, I think that was on the, yeah, the one was on the T-54 and the other one I probably missed. So quite nice travel distance, almost 4.5 kilometers. She was everywhere where team needed her to be. 25,000 profit, nice experience, almost 4,000 after applying all the bonuses. Really great game. So guys, let me know how you like this game. Would you do anything differently? I know I would do something differently, and the game might end differently. Anyway, she got a medal, which I only dream of, the Pools medal. Do you get some Pools medal yourselves? I don't get any. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.